Instagram? Is that on?
Instagram is on.
All right, live Instagram.
All right. We are live, baby. Y'all know how we do. We do it live every single time.
Yeah.
We are Break Room Blitz. I'm your boy, DeAnthony. I'm your boy, Don here. And we guys, well, we went to go see Hotel Artemis.
No favors here.
Right. I didn't want to say that because we kind of disagree on what we saw.
So it should be good.
Right. So what we got? What's it about?
All right. So Hotel Artemis is set in riot-torn near future Los Angeles. Hotel Artemis follows a nurse who runs a secret members-only emergency room for criminals. Pretty much it. So we're in a hotel room the whole time.
So what was the IMDb score?
So right up, IMDb gave it a 6.3 out of 10. Metascore, 57. And then Rotten Tomatoes, we got critics 59%, and we got the audience score 39%. So
yeah,
I mean,
that's it's about where
it's been out for a couple days now.
I'm at with it. So I'll do the breakdown real quick. So I liked the cast. The cast is cool. Great.
Mm-hmm.
It started out really well.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that the acting was well done. I thought that the premise was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But the execution, for me, just felt real flat. The build-up was great, because I was like at the edge of my seat at every point. But the actual, like I said, the execution just wasn't there. When I got to the finish line, I was like, what? God damn it. I don't know. I just felt like it was a incomplete story. I felt like it was a premise that was taken from John Wick. Because they were in a hotel, they had rules. It was a hotel for criminals, so they can, or a hospital that was in a hotel for criminals that can I guess get repaired from bullet wounds, stab wounds, things like that. And they had the same rules as in John Wick, where you can't kill anybody while you're on the premises. Right. But it took that little bitty part for me. It took that little bitty part and made that whole thing into a movie, and only kind of told half of the story. We don't really get like why they're rioting. We don't really get anyone's backstory. We don't really even get to see where they all ended up. Mm-hmm. And then for me, the last thing I'm gonna say is that there wasn't enough fighting. For an action movie, it wasn't really an action movie. I thought it was going to be. It started out kind of as if it was, but then it just kind of went downhill as far as the fighting goes. But if I had to rate it, mm-hmm. I'm probably going to give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Just because, like I said, I was on the edge of my seat while I was watching it. Yeah. It wasn't as if I was watching it and it was just like, oh my God, are we still here? It wasn't like that. It was just kind of like, when I got to my destination, mm-hmm. it kind of made the trip not really worth it.
Right.
So, but while I was on it, I was cool. I was good. So, 2.5 out of 5 stars. What do you got?
I kind of feel you. Basically, this movie, it takes the best parts out of a couple different movies. Like you said, John Wick, we got a hotel. And then it's not quite, a criminal-style movie. It's not quite an assassin-style movie. It's not quite a heist-style movie. It's just a combination of a little bit of everything, I wouldn't necessarily call it like a action-fighting movie because we didn't get too much of that. We got a pretty good pacing on the movie, but it wasn't like a really complete thought, we didn't get very much background on some of the characters, some of the nurse a little bit, but yeah. I mean the motives for a lot of the other characters aren't completely there. A lot of it's like very hush-hush. Like, it doesn't matter what was like said outside of the hotel, but now that you're in, you got sanctuary pretty much. And that's what these criminals go for. It's like, I don't want to tell you too much, but just help me. I had fun with the movie. I kind of saw that I wasn't going to get too much out of it. Like you said, it was like kind of like they took a cool premise of John Wick and they made it an entire movie. But after a while, I just had to like shut off and just like, okay, I'm just along for the ride and just show me what you got.
That's my problem. I can't shut off. Yeah, I don't know how to shut off.
It is kind of hard. Like when I'm chasing and I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, and I'm not getting it. I just have to kind of just get over it and just be is what it is. If I had to rate it, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Wow. 3 out of 5, just because I did like the actors in it. I thought that the acting was good. I did think it was pretty good. We just didn't get too much background or story.
It was nice to see or hear. What's his name?
Dave Bautista.
David Bautista. Cuss.
Yeah.
Because I've only really ever seen him in I guess a pivotal role is just in Guardians.
Right. Yeah.
Other than that, he's had like really quick roles and not really said much.
Right.
But in this one, he says a lot and he curses.
Yeah. I did like that.
It's great.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. He's still taking upon like that really rough guy, but more bodyguard kind of deal. He's an orderly in this movie, so he's an assistant to the nurse. But he wasn't taking anything from anyone, basically, you know.
Right. We want to say some actors just in case you guys are interested who's in it.
Right. So one of the main actors, we got Jodie Foster. We got Sophia Botella. You probably know her from
Form. She is
from Kingsman.
Form.
And The Mummy Returns or something like that.
Kind of. Yeah.
New Mummy movie.
No one watched that, or whoever did, they were disappointed. But she did really well in that movie.
She did good, and I think she did well in this one. But the movie didn't have too much to offer her. Dave Bautista, of course. We have Sterling K.
Brown from This Is Us, or from OJ versus the People. That's where I first saw him at, and I've been impressed with his acting performance. He's kind of a new face, so he brings something new to the camera, and he's to me, he seems like someone that I would kind of want to be.
I wanted to see more from his character. I got really intrigued from this movie.
More from a lot of the characters.
And I just didn't, like I thought he was going to be a little bit more action packed, but this whole movie is just not about that. We got Jeff Goldblum, of course. He's
Goldblum!
Supposed main villain, but this whole thing was kind of weird because everyone's a criminal and a villain. So
yeah, we don't really get much of who he is or why he is, or
everyone just fears him and respects him, kind of thing. At
how
the same
he got
time.
there, kind of like a Negan.
Yeah,
you just respect him. We don't know why or what he did in the past to get to that place.
Right.
But it just is what it is, type of thing.
Yeah, and then we have Brian Tyree Henry. I only know him from Atlanta, but I haven't seen too much of Atlanta.
Brian Tyree Henry. His brother.
His brother.
Oh, I have not seen Atlanta. I gotta see that.
Yeah, I need to finish it. And then we have Zachary Quinto, who plays Jeff Goldblum's son. And then the last one I'm going to say is Charlie Day.
Charlie Day. Well, you know what? Charlie Day started off very annoying.
He did.
I was like, why is he even in this? Every time I see him, he's annoying.
Yeah.
But he did pretty well.
He did well, and I think what was written for him in this movie was that annoying kind of American arrogant person,
But he wasn't annoying, shut the hell up. You just he was annoying, but you didn't know what he was gonna do.
Right.
Like, how serious was he? So you're kind of like, oh man. I think he did the role well. Now, Zachary Quinto.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a waste of a character.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Because I feel like he brings a lot to the camera.
Yeah.
I know he started out as a TV actor. Well, at least that's where I saw him from Heroes.
Yeah, that was great.
And he's pretty only much just done, as far as the big cinematic movies, he's only just done the Star Trek movies.
Yeah.
But he brings a lot to the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to see more of him, and what we got to see was kind of lackluster, I felt like.
Yeah, I can say for a lot of these characters, especially Jodie Foster, that this movie wasn't right for them. Any of them, really. This movie is more of a up-and-coming actor movie. I feel like there's a lot of star power in here. I respect a lot of these actors. I know their range, and it's really cool. But I just feel like the way it was written, the way it played out, it just wasn't that good. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Sometimes you read something, it doesn't translate that well. I'm just saying, it's probably what it was.
All right, guys, that is our spoiler-free review. So please like, share, subscribe, and comment. If we made you laugh or smile at any time during this video, because I'm sure there's at least one time, because we're just funny, okay? Right. We need a like, okay? We need a like. If we made you think, or you disagreed, or you got upset, you should go ahead and comment, and we will either concur with you or tell you why you are wrong. That will happen, I guarantee you. So, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Pwned Pops. That's PWNEDPOPS. Make some custom figures for you.
There you go. Do I have one available? Oh, right there.
Oh, man. There you go.
Oh, you could have showed it. That's cool.
No, that's yours.
I could do it. Icon, baby.
Yeah.
Not gonna find that anywhere. It's great.
Yeah. That's a cool thing.
He makes great. Go to the page. I'm telling you, you're gonna be impressed.
Yeah.
You can find me on all of our social media, Break Room Blitz, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I be tweeting.
Tweeter.
So, yeah. So, please like, subscribe, and comment, and we are out.
Cool.
Peace.
Peace.
Sorry about the
Instagram
people.
Yeah.
You better get to Facebook.
YouTube.
Facebook. You better get to YouTube. You want to see something clear.
I promise we're not hotboxing in here.
Bro,
YouTube is clear.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah.